welcome to another day on the vlog. So today I decided to start the vlog a little bit differently because usually I do the classic wake up, set up the camera and then pretend to go back to sleep and then wake up, and I thought that because I've been talking about this to a friend of mine saying we all know that this is what happens, blah blah blah, and I thought, you know what, why pretend, let's just keep it real. I'm obviously awake now. It's a bit early and I have a busy day today. So this is a long weekend in the UAE because it's the Islamic New Year. So we had Friday off, and Friday I managed to chill half of it I had some work to do. So today is Saturday and I have quite a lot of things planned. First things first, I'm gonna wake up and I need to prep my overnight oatmeal because I got these really cute little kind of like mug bowls. Like it's between a mug and a bowl, but I need to prep this because I have overnight oats every day in the morning for breakfast, and we're gonna do that. I'll show you how I make it. It's very simple. And then after that, so my friend Lamide and I are starting this women's professional networking brunch in Dubai, so the Dubai edition, very soon, next month. So in August, we will have our launch event and we're very excited about it. And you know, we have so much going on that front because it's practically starting a new business. So if you want to join us on this journey of how we set up a new business in Dubai, you know, come along. It's really interesting because obviously you have to think in terms of the licensing thing, and then the branding, and then the location, who is your target audience, how do you serve them, how do you provide value, and it's all super interesting, but also so much to do given that both of us have day jobs as well, and we're both content creators as well. So this is like something else on the side, but it's because it's a passion project and it's something that we both have had very strong feelings about and something we've been wanting to do for a while. So we're very excited to do this, and we were really worried about, you know, how will we do this? How do we afford this? Are we going to get sponsors? And we sat down and did a deck together, and you know, I have a lot of PowerPoint experience and slides experience, and of course she does as well. So when we came together, it was a beautiful deck that came out of this, and we sent it around, and just to show you that you never know what response you get unless you asked. And now we have so many places that are willing to give us a space for free, that want to sponsor us, that want to collaborate with us. And we picked our favorite today and thought that we will just go and visit it because it aligns more with our value. It's very female focused, female driven. And yeah, so we're gonna go have a little look-see today and see if we like it, and then we can confirm it. And they're offering quite a really nice package for us and the people who will be attending, so we're very excited. So first thing on the agenda is this: we're gonna go for a site visit, see what the room is like, how will we carry out the event there, see if we can, you know, visualize it, and see what are the different parts that we need to consider in terms of catering, what's the menu, how big is the space, do we want chairs, do we want sofas, like really minute details. So very exciting. And then after we're done with that, Lamide and I will probably have lunch together because we need to figure out all the other little moving parts, and we have a little of like, you know, we don't have a team other than me and her, but we are outsourcing a lot of things, so we are dealing with a lot of freelancers. So it's just a question of making sure that everyone has very clear communication and expectation of, you know, well, what we want, and making sure that things are moving because we don't actually have that much time. The event is in 1 month now. So yeah, and we are excited about the name and the branding, and you know, we sent out a waiting list and we got so much interest, which we did not expect. So it was positively overwhelming. So yeah, so that's first half of the day. And then after that, I'm catching up with a friend of mine. I mean, he's a new friend, but he's a friend. He's an alumni that I met through an alumni event of Cambridge. And he also works in Dubai now, ex-consultant or current consultant. We'll find out. And we're meeting up so that, you know, we can discuss things in terms of moving careers, and also just generally I need some help in terms of, you know, just networking around the region, and he's been here longer than me, so I'm sure he will have a lot of insights on how to do things. And then after that, I have another meeting, which is with a friend of a friend who is now my friend, and we met in Mauritius at my friend's wedding, and she is amazing. She's from Oman, and she has very kindly offered to guide me in terms of content creation in the region. And we're having a little brainstorming call, and she's prepared a whole list of things that we need to go through. And to think that all of these people are taking time out of their day to help me as a friend, I can't explain. Like, this is what I mean by, you know, success is not entirely yours. It can never be, especially for me. My success will never be mine. It is all of these people who are putting their time and effort into something that is not theirs per se, but it is theirs. I want everyone to be involved so that, you know, it's like a big family working towards it. So after that call, I then need to sort out like a bouquet to take to my friend's house. We're having a games night tonight, and these are my little kind of like side hustlers, or you know, little tech bros that we all hang out in Dubai. They're all founders or operators, very, very cool people, at my wonderful friend Shweta's house. You'll meet Shweta and you'll meet the rest of the team. Everyone will be there. I'm pretty sure we're not going to play any games because this is usually how it is. We just end up just chatting and having food. But I will take you along. And yeah, and I think that should be it for our little Saturday. So thank you for joining. And I'll try to speak to the camera. This is something I'm trying now. Just speak a bit more to the camera and making sure that, you know, I'm not just doing the voiceover, because I feel like the voiceover might feel a bit less connected. So yeah, thank you for coming along. Let me know in the comment section what you like, what you don't like, what would you like to see more of, and I'll try to do it in the next vlog. All right, so now time to get ready. Let's go. Ready, face is ready. Life hack: when you don't have time to do your hair, I just tie mine in a bun while I'm getting ready, and then I'll let it down. Let's see, and it has some sort of shape. There we go. You see, it looks bouncy and like a little bit curly and wavy. It's not that bad. You can do for the day. And now the last touch is this new perfume that I bought. I absolutely love it. Is this like, what's the brand? The brand is this thing, Sol de Janeiro, right? That's it. And this is so nice. It's like pistachio and salted caramel, and it's my new favorite. Oof. Okay, we're ready. I am late. So right now I'm going to see Lamide, and we're going on a little side visit. Sorry, my voice is gone. I don't know why. Not that I've been partying, but and also this dress is so creasy. Look at it. But the top is fine, so I feel like I can get away with this is the style, because we're too lazy to do anything about this, and it's too late to get changed. So let's go. So yeah, we're going for a site visit. I'll take you along. I'll show you the place. So the behind the scenes of the big event we're planning. So come along. So today is meant to be like part of a long weekend. Yesterday, Friday was off. Today's Saturday. And while everybody else is enjoying, I woke up at 9 to get ready for this. So, you know, when people tell you that the hustle is real, It is, but here we go. I'm excited for the day actually. I have so much going on. So let's go. First item on the list, let's try and find parking. So if you're new here, you probably don't know, but my car is parked on the 10th floor of the parking tower. And it's boiling hot because it is Dubai after all. So now I have to take it down. It takes me about 5 minutes. And then I have a 15 minutes ride. Then I need to find a parking, which is always a bit tricky in that area. And I've never driven there. So let's see. That's my baby girl. Alright guys, we parked. It is so hot. Oh my goodness. So Lamide is running late, but I'm gonna go in the meantime just to see what's going on. But oh Lord, it's hot. I wish I could explain how hot it is just based on this, but it is so hot. You can say hello to... Yeah, hey, there we go.
You better be coming to this event.
Exactly. Tell them. Let's go. I'm excited. Also, I love the look, by the way. Look at that. Imagine if we have a live painter. That'd be nice.
This is our workshop, and we also use it for meeting rooms. You know the other meeting rooms, the small meeting rooms?
Yeah.
There are phone booths.
How nice. Oh, these meeting rooms are
No,
booked.
this is a meeting, this is a phone booth.
We can just go in for a call or
yeah,
something.
for a call. So,
okay.
This one's you don't need to book. Just walk in and use this space. And this is open co-working. This is like a shared space.
Okay.
These are all the open co-working.
How cool is that?
I can tell it sounds...
It's soundproof.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we also have speakers too, because this is one of our speakers.
Yeah.
And she's somewhere around, but we have speakers.
Okay, alright, somebody just woke up, so I had to restart my video. Let's go. So so we had a very productive day. So initially we were very worried about finding a space to do our networking brunch for women in Dubai, and we built out a little deck, Lamide and I, and we sent it out to several places, and guess what? We got so many of them that were interested in sponsoring the event. And today we went to visit one of them, and we absolutely loved it because, you know, it's called the Bureau, which you'll probably see anywhere on my stories. And it is women focused. It is so nice. The aesthetic is exactly what we want. And it also puts so much focus on making, you know, professional women more comfortable and helping them, supporting them in all the ways possible. They even like showcase all of the little startups of the members. So it's very, very cool. And so very productive. We visited it, we understood a bit better about what we need to plan and what are the different things. We spoke to the caterer. So event date and caterer sorted. We now have a branding team working on the branding. That's the final thing that we need to be done. Once that's done, then we can, you know, create the Instagram page, the LinkedIn page, the Eventbrite page where people can book. And then we'll be ready to go. So how exciting is that? It's all coming together very nicely, which is nice. And then Lamide and I had lunch and we planned the rest of it. We're coming up with really fun exercises on how to, you know, get people to network, because I know networking can be quite awkward. Even if like you go to networking events, sometimes it's not necessarily easy to just go up to people and talk to them, right? So the best way to do that would be to have kind of like guided networking and then let people freely into deciding what they want to do. So that's the plan. We had a fun lunch. We went to Cheesecake Factory. We had a bit of a heart-to-heart for some reason. Cheesecake Factory went on. I have a lot of leftovers. It's all here. But then after that, I had a really cool chat. I met up with a friend who is also an alumni of Cambridge, who we met through an alumni network. And today we decided to have coffee, and you know, it was so nice to speak to somebody who is very supportive, who has a lot more experience than I do when it comes to like business and consulting, and was really happy to like put me in touch, to warm introductions and stuff. And this always makes me super happy and grateful for the people around me when they offer such help. And I hope I can return the favor, if not to them, but like to someone else, and you know, just keep this ball rolling of being kind to each other. So now I'm gonna go home. I just ordered some flowers. I hope they've arrived because I need to get them to my friend. So I'm going to a games night tonight. I'll show you later. So I ordered flowers for her because this is our little inside jokes about me getting her flowers. So excited for that. And let's see what I get to do. I think I have a call now. And then after that, I need to get ready to go to the games night. So yeah, let's go. All right, so the flowers are here. How cute are these? Oh my days. And they smell amazing. Oof. Okay, I need to go get on my call now. So I was trying and film in a way where you wouldn't see the rest of the living room because I am that basic girl who has her bed sheets drying everywhere. But that's only because I did laundry and I had to do 2 batches because I waited for too long. And then I had my bed sheets as well to wash. So there's not enough space on the rack, which is why they're here. But I thought, you know, why not just show the reality of how we live sometimes. So now I have this call. This call is, what's the call about? Oh yeah, so this call is with a friend of my friend that I met. And she is super cute, super cool, and she's offered to help me with stuff for the podcast, so just the business side of things. So we're having a call to see how it's gonna go. So let's go. I'm gonna have a call now. I am very tired because of the heat mostly, otherwise I didn't do anything to be tired. And also my hair is in just such a mess. Do you see this? It's like, it's greasy at the same time, but also dry. I don't know how that works, but all right.
After 1 year, you want to be working as a influencer with brand deals. Do you want to focus more on your project, which by the way is amazing, on your project, and you want that to be something you want to advertise and market? So I want to know, like, what are your main objectives?
Yes, very good question. I think my objective in general is to become a thought leader in the space of women professional, okay? And for that to happen, I need to have credibility. And the way I'm building the credibility is through the content, through the podcast, through LinkedIn, and all of that. So for me, the objective would be to be able to quit my day job and be fully funded through these channels. At the moment, I have some sponsorship deals, but they're not enough to like completely replace my salary. So I need it to become enough.
Where do you see yourself? You know, like where do you, like, can you give me, for example, someone who is currently in the social media that's like doing the things that you kind of, where you want to go and what you want to be doing? Just for me to get like clarity. I don't know if you are willing to go that route or not, but I feel like that's something that can really provide you very, very good exposure, is to vlog.
I vlog at the moment.
I don't mean like day-to-day vlogs, but like vlogging, going to, for example...
You know, I'm currently vlogging, Saja. I'm filming myself on this call right now. Outfit to match the flowers, but also I'm starving, so I grabbed this. 1 second. Yeah, so your girl is really hungry, and now my hands are too full for me to eat, so we're gonna have to eat when we're in the car. Didn't even have time to do my face or my hair. It just got changed because it's too hot to be in the same outfit for the whole day. So let's go. Hi, Shweta.
I think that's where all your
This is not a picture.
It's like when you're like pissed off about something, you're like,
Hi, Sheen best friend.
Do you want to introduce yourself?
I'm Sheen's best friend.
She is.
And I'm not going to give you my name to protect my privacy.
But I already said it. It's so boring. What do you want to talk about?
We were just talking about how she should become a type 1 civilization influencer.
What does that even mean?
You know, like, we're just so far behind on civilization. I feel like
We are far behind.
as a civilization, yeah, like, we can't even travel within our own solar system.
Oh
So
yeah.
we should be a multi-planetary society, and the way we can do that is through innovation, which is like why I'm building what I'm building, so people can innovate throughout the world. You're the messages that I'm passionate about.
It just made it so boring.
No, like, let me give you the TLDR. Humera has previously run for election in the Canadian country.
I did not know this.
Yeah, and she's pro defense, like big time. Yeah, I'm pro defense. Worked at this company called Vettery that was acquired by Hired.com for like $100 million.
We acquired Hired.com.
Period. Yeah.
This is such a tight
Yeah.
conversation. I love it.
She's had a growth there, and yeah. What else? What's a hobby?
What's your hobby? Also, we're looking for a husband for Humera, so feel free to like reach out, guys, in the comment section.
Facts.
Should we do like a full?
Hey, I got my socks on with the dress.
She's Sharif.
That's from covering my ankles.
The ankles are covered.
What's the husband criteria?
If you're Forbes 30 under 30, don't reach out. You're not.
Don't
cool
reach
enough.
out. We don't care
What's
about who's
the
that.
minimum AUM?
Oh, that's the criteria. I have to look at the AUM.
What are the
The
assets?
ARR.
Has to be notarized. Send that over.
Yep.
Check.
Done.
Yeah, it has to be clout or like cash.
Cash or cloud? I think cloud is better because cloud brings cash.
Hey, let's not post this online.
Okay, so I've attempted to film this like 4 times now. Every time there was someone walking around and just looking at me, but hopefully there's no one now. So I'm back home. I had a really nice time, and you know, obviously it's me, so I got lost a few times on my way home. No judgment, but I mean, it is kind of Google Maps' fault because it kept sending me to like Old Dubai rather than taking me to the highway. So obviously I missed my exit like a few times, but story for another time. But because I got lost so many times, this 11 minutes drive took 30 minutes. So I've been thinking a lot about it because tonight was meant to be like a games night with our little group of friends in Dubai, and it just became just a dinner night, and everyone was having such a sweet time. And there are 2 main things that came out from this evening, right? I'm just checking if I'm looking okay. And the first one is that having supportive people in your life makes such a huge difference. Okay, what I mean by that is today I decided to vlog the day. So when I got there, I was a bit like I need to ask them, is everybody okay, because you know it's the right thing to do. And I don't mind when people tell me no, they're not comfortable, or like could you not like put me in the vlog and stuff. I'm absolutely fine with this. But today everybody was like, yes, put me in, let me say this. And then everyone was like reminding me that I needed to vlog, and you know, just, and even asking me like if I've taken my thumbnail, you know. And if you're a YouTuber, you know how special it is because everybody forgets the thumbnail. And for them to know that this is something important to me and reminding me to do it just means the world. And even like a friend of mine, she is just the best. You've seen her, Shweta, she's so nice. Like I was hearing her talk about my work and my podcast and the impact and the importance, and then she was trying to like push it to people, being like, you know, if you know somebody to sponsor, blah blah blah. I honestly don't expect this from my friends, and I don't care what they do in regards to helping me, but just hearing those supportive words and knowing that someone's in your corner is just something that I cannot describe. And it fuels, you know, this want to do more and to keep pushing and to keep doing better, knowing that people are there, they've got your back, and you know they are truly supportive. and it's the emotional support that matters the most, right? Rather than them actually, I don't know, going out and helping, which are not the expectations I have from my friends, but just the emotional support was so cute. So I absolutely love that. And to all of my friends who are watching, you know, in one way or another, whenever you've been supportive of what I'm doing and helped me out, or just said like kind words, or told me to like keep going, or, you know, just reminded me to take my thumbnail, I cannot tell you how appreciative I am, and from the bottom of my heart, thank you. And just know that it doesn't go unnoticed ever. Now, second lesson is, I was so amazed by the people there, and your environment and the people you surround yourself with makes a huge difference, okay? And there were everyone who's like launched so many things when they were young, and now they're focusing on this and they're doing that, and this is their side project, this is something that is their passion project, and this is what they want to achieve. And meeting these people just makes me feel a bit less crazy, because I have so much going on in my head and so much going on in my day-to-day that sometimes you might think, am I overdoing it? Am I going a little bit crazy? But when you see so many other people who are similar to you, and I'm not saying this is the right way to be, but given that they're similar to me and on the same path of like trying to do so many things at the same time, just because we have so many interests, is just so it makes so much, what am I trying to say? It just makes the journey a bit better, you know? It's like you have a companion on the journey, and it inspires you. It makes you keep pushing, especially because sometimes you will start thinking that, oh, maybe I should not have taken on so much, maybe I am doing too much, and am I going crazy? Maybe I should just stick to what I know, blah blah blah. But if you see someone else is also doing this, then you can kind of like support each other and help each other out, and it's a beautiful feeling. And we even had a chat about this, one of my friends tonight and I, and we were saying how being surrounded by the right people kind of like gives you that fuel that you don't know that you need, and it just helps you to keep pushing. And also everyone is so supportive and everyone wants to help you. And even today someone was like, oh, let me write this down, I need to remember to make this introduction for you. And I think this is something that we don't appreciate enough, like how your surroundings can really make a huge difference on your life. Because, you know, if people have different interests, it's really hard to like keep them in your life, right? For example, if someone is very happy having a corporate job, and someone is very happy doing lots of hustle, and someone is very happy not doing anything, none of these are wrong or right? It's just different ways of life, different lifestyles, different interests. And if you start hanging out with each other, you're not really helping each other out, and then you're gonna start comparing with each other, and you'll think, maybe I'm doing too much, maybe I'm not doing enough. And that's why it's really important to find your tribe, okay? Find the people who are similar to you, because that is the motivation that you need on a day-to-day basis. And I can't tell you how many co-working dates I've set up today just from everybody, because, you know, I work remotely, I work from home, and it can get pretty lonely, can get pretty depressing just working at home on your own. So I love doing these little co-working sessions, and you can even brainstorm with each other. You have a little buddy, which is always nice. But I'll stop rambling. Just to say, choose your people wisely, because they will support you and they will motivate you. And that is honestly the reason I am where I am today, is because I've been very lucky with the people that came into my life, and the people that have been there from day one and brought me here, and the people that have joined the journey very recently. Everyone is just super amazing, and I am so grateful. And I think if this is one of my unfair advantages, it's the people in my life is the best one to have. So I'm very happy about that.